Well, hey guys and gals, it's Hex here, and it's episode 26 on the Blockheads server. Today we're going to be doing something really interesting. Today, what I was doing is I have downloaded and installed on the Blockheads server a Datapack that is called Armour statues, which allows you to edit armor stands. Now, I know that you can kind of do this in the Bedrock edition, or at least on PS4, because my daughter plays on the PS4 quite a bit, and Minecraft, that is, and she can edit armor stands, which is really cool. But this allows you to totally like customize the armor stands. So I will put a link down in the description, hopefully, and if I think about it, a card on the screen to said data pack that you can download. But also I've been inspired by Zombie Cleo, who plays on Hermitcraft and is a notorious YouTuber, like notorious in a good way, like she's like famous? Anyway, something like that, and she does a lot of crazy things with it. I don't know if I'm going to get that crazy with it, but I do want to use it to create these little scenes, because Waffle Stick and Etsmine both decided that they would kill all of my villagers. And so the village is now completely devoid of any and all life, and so except for the occasional zombie or whatever spawn. And I think that had to do with the fact that the server was basically lagging from the villagers that were there, and then also they were spawning iron golems, which were causing lag on the server. And anyway, I didn't 100% agree with the decision, but I think that if I'm able to use these armor statue things, that I can create even more life than having actual villagers. Speaking of life, or unlife, whatever this thing is. Get out of here. That being said, what I've done here is I've created a little guy, and I'd show you in scout mode, but he's up there and he's fishing. So he's sitting there on the bridge and he's fishing, and then there's a fish that he's caught right here that is seemingly hanging in the air like that. And the way that I did that, it was using this armor statues data pack. So if I trigger scout really quick, there we go. You can actually see the armor stand right there, and it's invisible, essentially. But in the scout mode, in spectator mode, you can actually see a ghosted version of them. So you can see right there's an armor stand. See if I can, there, now you can really see it because it's the lights behind there. And then there's this guy right here. And basically what you can do is you can move their arms around, you can move their head around, you can put things in their hands. You can put different, well, of course you can always put like different heads on them. But yeah, so I've got that guy sitting there, and then I've got this armor stand floating in the air, and then there's a fish just perfectly propped so that it looks like he's caught this fish and is reeling it in. So that's pretty cool, and I'm really happy about that. So what I wanted to do was, Etsmine has invited me to go to his pyramid because he wanted each of us to decorate a room in his pyramid where he has the villager breeder. So I thought, what a good way to use this armor statues thing and to decorate said room. So we're going to go over there and decorate that out. Okay, so this is the pyramid in question that Etsmine has been building, and inside of this pyramid is the villager breeder, and I think that you've seen it before. And it looks like he's done some good work to this thing. We've got some quartz going on up here. We've got a dragon egg at the top. Yeah, this isn't just a run-of-the-mill pyramid. This thing is getting to be pretty cool looking. And then inside, we've got a couple of random heads, apparently. Inside, and I really like this door. It's pretty interesting. You can just kind of sneak through it like that. Anyway, inside what we have is we have this villager breeder that basically these guys breed, and then the little babies, they want to go down and they want to get to the bed, so they like fall off the edges to try to get to the bed. And then, I don't know if having these doors open is intentional or not, but I'm just going to leave it alone. Anyway, the babies come down here and they fall into this trap, and then they go down somewhere into the converter thingy. But anyways, this is the room that I'm supposed to decorate. And, yeah, I just kind of stupidly, is that not? Oh, it is Silk Touch. Anyways, this is the area that I'm supposed to decorate. And what I wanted to do in here was to kind of make like a wizard's area Almost like the wizard is teaching the little young villagers stuff or whatever. So I'm trying to think of like where we want things to be. Let's see. I think, yeah, over here. So what I'm going to do is we're going to convert this into some planks. There we go. I didn't necessarily want to convert all of it into planks, but we did so. So there we go. And we're just going to kind of create like a platform here. There we go. Is that too big? That is too big. I don't like this size right here. That's good. All right. And then I think what I want to do is like, yeah, I'm going to have to get out some different resources here. Okay, I got out the resources I was looking for. I think what I want to do is put in like that and like this. And then we're going to get this guy there and there. That. Yes, that is what I want. And then I wanted to place in like some bookshelves and a lectern. So I have some stuff in here that I brought with me. So we've got bookshelves. Oh, where's our lectern that I brought? Dude, I swear I put a lectern in here. There it is. Okay. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and put these like kind of around the back, I think. Yeah, I don't have as many of these as I really would like. Which is why I wanted to steal that, steal Etsmine's leather that he had. But I think that'll be okay. And then right here we're going to put like a... I kind of wanted it to be like... Because we're building in a diagonal. So maybe... Maybe this will just go like right there. And then the wizard can be standing like in front of it, kind of, or next to it. Yeah, like this. That'll work. Okay. And then I wanted to bring out the old armor stand. There we go. And then we are going to build a wizard guy, and he's going to stand right there. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's see, what else do we want to do? Oh, I think I want to put in some quartz in here. 2, 3, 2, like that maybe. Is that too much? Probably. Probably too much. All right, so I've got these blocks of quartz. I've also got the chiseled quartz block right here. Thinking about doing that. And then maybe putting around it like some... I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. Okay. I think maybe... Ooh, what if we did like quartz slabs like down there like that? I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I was going for, but not entirely. La da 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 da. Let me work on this. Okay, so this is what I've come up with so far. I'm kind of liking it. So basically what I'm trying to do is create like a elevated platform for our wizard. And then I wanted this to be sort of a wizardish room. So I put a bunch of glass on the ceiling. I just randomly decided to do this. I had no plan to do it. And I think that it looks pretty good. Now, I wish I could take out some of these the sea lanterns, because honestly, it's a little bit too bright in here. But, you know, it is what it is. I can't really mess with those because they're part of Etsmine structure. So I have to work within those parameters. But so far, I think this is looking really good. I might be a little bit too much glass, but I do enjoy the glass on the ceiling. I think it's going to give this a very wizardy and cavey kind of feel. It's obviously not finished yet because we need to do a lot more. One thing that I am considering doing, though, is replacing this floor. So I'm definitely going to kind of replace the floor. And I think what I'm going to do is put some of these dark oak logs here and there to sort of replace the floor with. And then that, and then maybe one over here, and so on and so forth, such that it's a little disappointing. So that when I put the planks in, it's not quite so like dark oak plank everywhere kind of looking. So I think I'm gonna try to take those out, and hopefully nothing will spawn, but we don't. It's hard to know. Hard to know. Hard to know. That looks a little bit too. There we go. All right. And I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as that strip right there, but I think I'm definitely going to take it out eventually. I wanted this room to be a little bit on the darker side because it is a wizard after all. And wizards tend to be doing dark deeds. Why does it keep breaking down there? That's driving me nuts. Driving me nuts. There we go. Okay, so we have that there. And then what's this? These are the planks, right? Okay, so I think we're going to put planks in a lot of places. And then that should darken it up. And I'm also thinking that if we leave like some of these prismarine blocks, that would actually look good. Stop breaking stuff that I don't want to break. Yeah, sometimes efficiency 5 on the old pickaxe is kind of more problematic than it is useful. Like when you're building, sometimes it's like you end up breaking more stuff than you really intend to. But anyways, I digress. I digress a lot, don't I? There we go. Okay, cool. La la la. All right, we're just gonna keep doing this. All right, so I finished the floor. Well, kind of. I think what I'm gonna do is use these sea lanterns here and then cover them with some brown wool, but I don't have any brown wool at the moment, so that's kind of frustrating. But we can get some brown wool pretty easily. We just have to go and get it. But yeah, I think that's a good start. And then what I did here is I had all chisel blocks in here, but I decided to go with the slabs here, and that just to give the floor a little bit of dimension because it didn't have much. And then also when I put in the brown wool stuff, I think that'll give it some more dimension too, and hopefully light up the floor such that the little mobs and stuff don't spawn in here, which is important. Anyway, yeah, so next what I think we'll do is start messing around with this armor stand right here and trying to create the scene, and then we'll build the rest of the stuff around it to yeah, because I don't want to like build stuff and then not have room for the scene and stuff. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to change its rotation, and I want to go you know what, we're just going to go like this, and if we stand right here it should rotate it yeah, so if you click on toward, there we go. Now he's facing me. That's what I wanted, because I kind of want him facing diagonally like this. There we go. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to go style, show, arms, yes. And nothing happened. It's a little bit, there we go. Wait, is he facing away from me now? I think he might be facing away from me. Hey! Okay, let's try this. Oops. Let's try this. So we're going to go to, let's see, rotation towards. There we go. Okay, so now he's facing the right way. And then we're going to go, let's see, a nice way to start is there's these like presets. So then that kind of gives you like a place to start. Let's see. So I think the one that I want is winning. There we go. So he's kind of got like one hand up in the air, head held back. Like that. Okay, now I don't really like his pose as far as his feet. So what I think I'm going to do is go like this. And you can go to pose adjust. And then you can move his arms and legs in X, Y, and Z. And they don't seem to have anything to do with the actual X, Y, and Z coordinates in the game. But I might be wrong about that. Anyway, let's see. So what I do is just like trial and error. Okay, so that's okay. But I kind of wanted to move... let's see, pose adjust. I want it to be, no, it's worse. Sometimes it's, let's see, left leg, I want this to be, there we go. Okay, here we go. Pose adjust, positive, there we go. And sometimes it like glitches out my screen and makes me point down. Okay, so what I really wanted to do was kind of move it outwards. Okay, that's good. But then I wanted to move it like, there we go. Okay. And then I want to do pose adjust. I want to do his right leg back a tad. There we go. And then I wanted it to be out a tad. So let's see if we can get our Z coordinate minus. Nope. Now he's going to fall over. That's looking all right. I wish that his wand was pointing straight out. So we might have to do a second armor stand to get that to happen. But I will show you guys that if I end up doing it. Okay. And then what I wanted to do was like put him in like some robes of some kind. Yeah, that's looking good. That looks really good. Okay. I like that. I like that. Okay. Can we get that out of his hand? No. How do we get the torch out of his hand? There we go. Okay. There we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do a second armor stand. Now here's where the magic starts to happen. Pun intended. Here's where things start to get awesome. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this second armor stand. Like that. And I'm going to go show arms. Oh wait. I want to lock this other one first. Let's see. So we want to go to utilities, lock. There we go. And now this one I should be able to use and show his arms. No? Okay. Let's try again. There we go. Okay, cool. And then what I want to do is put this torch in there. And then, yeah. Okay, so then what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go to, it's actually pointing like the right direction. Okay, so what we want to do is go to the following things. So what we want to do is do styles, apply gravity, no. There we go. And then we're going to go to nudge, and then we can nudge him upwards, which I think is Y, and we can go Y plus 3. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to go nudge again. I'm going to go plus 8 this time. Nudge Y plus 8. There we go. And then we're going to nudge. All right, at long last, I have gotten it into position by various means. And so now we're just going to go ahead and take this styles and then show stand visible no. Look at that. That's amazing. Okay, I have to put this back because I had to like move it out of the way. There we go. Look at that. Yeah. That's perfect, you guys. Oh, that's so dumb. That's so derpy and funny. So then what I want to do is put a book on this guy. And I want it to be... Let's see if we can change... You know what? I think I can take this thing and just edit this. deal. And then click on that, and then there we go. And then I wonder if I can like move the whole stand if I click on it. No, there was a way to do that. Okay, so I've got all of these armor stands with a book in each hand going around in a circle like this, and now all I have to do is make them invisible. You guys ready? Are you ready? And we're gonna go ahead and go to styles, show, stand visible, no. And there we go. Okay, we're back, and I turned shaders off, and something's going on with Optifine and the, like these little lines that are appearing. I need to maybe submit a bug report to Optifine. They probably know about it, but basically it's also affecting my bling edit in my creative world, and while we're building that modern house right now. So, yeah, anyway, I think that is the problem. So if I lock it, that's good. And then see how that white border went around it for just a second? It, that's what's causing it to have issues. So what we need to do is unlock it now, because there we go. And then we're gonna do, let's see, styles visible, stand visible, nope. There we go. And then we're gonna go ahead and lock it. There we go. All right. Hey, there's Etsmine. What's going on, bud? Hey. So now the books are floating in the air. That's beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. We're going to get rid of this piece of glass right here and this piece of glass right here. Okay, so the next thing that I've done here is I've taken this little feller and I made a small stand and I made a little feller there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and place an armor stand there. And then we're going to go ahead and, let's see, styles. Let's see, show arms, yes. And then we're going to go, whoops, I keep doing that. And then we're going to go to, hello. Then we're going to go to a small stand. Yes, and it shrinks it. Mini stand. Mini stand. Mini stand. There we go. And he's looking at that guy too. Okay, that's good to go. Then what we got to do is make this guy sit. So presets, let's see. Confused, formal, sad, joyous. There was one, lazing. There we go. That's what we want to do. And then this guy, then what we have to do is styles. We have to apply gravity, no. And then we can go ahead and, let's see, nudge, y -3. There we go. And then we're going to do y -1 more. Let's see. Whoops. Let's see. Nudge y -1 more. And he should be... I mean, yeah, he's sitting on the ground pretty much. There we go. And then I want his head to be looking up at a book. So maybe he'll look up at that book or up at the wizard guy. Yeah, so we're going to click that again. And we're going to go to pose adjust. And then we're going to take his head back. Nope, wrong way. This is the hardest part, is this pose adjust thing. Trying to get it right. And for some reason that that adjuster wand thing, that other data pack that I have that adjusts these using that sort of stick, enchanted stick, that thing doesn't work very well. So... yeah, or I mean, it's like glitchy, like sometimes it'll work and sometimes it won't. Let's see, what wood? What? Terracotta. There we go. Okay, and then this guy needs a head. There we go, and I'm gonna have to put on there, yeah, he's looking up at the books too. That's great. And I was thinking about doing one more kiddo, but maybe just 2 is enough to get the effect in here. I don't want to like overdo it. I like to do things in 3s though, so I think I'm going to do like one more little student here. One more little guy. And then we're going to go, Yeah, I think one more is going to do it. All right, let's do one more. Here we go. We're going to put him... Where should we put him? Yeah, he can sit right here. On the corner. Like that. Is he looking at him? No. Let's see. So I need to go like this. And the first thing we're going to do is rotation pointing towards me. But I'm going to go right here. And then rotation pointing toward me. This is like the easiest way to rotate it, I think. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so now we got to go through the whole thing again and make him sitting down and stuff. Okay, and there we go. Look at that. 3 little children looking up at our books. I think that's amazing looking. It just looks absolutely gorgeous. I love that. I think that looks just unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to do was to just light this up a little bit better and finish it off as far as some decorations. So what I've decided to do, I went and I got some brown carpet, but then I remembered about dark oak pressure plates. And so all we have to do is put a sea lantern on the ground with a dark oak pressure plate, and voila, lighting problem solved. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. I'm going to do that in a couple more places, and then we'll be good to go, I think. Let's see. So we're just going to get like 9 or 10 of these. There we go. An even number 10. That's good. That's more than we're going to need. Absolutely. But we're just going to make sure this is lit up because apparently Etsmine had some problems with some creepers blowing up in his face, which I can imagine would have been most irritating, especially if it was Hex's fault. So there we go. Okay, yeah, that looks better anyway than the carpet that I had there. All right, we've got light there. Let's put a light, like what, back here maybe? Yeah, how about right here? That's good. Like that. And then we'll turn our shaders back on because we're done with the, armor stands, for at least for the moment. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, is there any other place that we ought to put? Here we go. There's one. And then he's got a torch here, so we'll put one in the corner. Like this. There we go. Oh, it had an item on it. Okay, that's pretty sweet. All right, that's good, that's good. I think right here we could do another one of these. I just do not want to have like anything spawning in here that would be bad, so I'm kind of... Did I use all 10 of those? I said 10 was going to be too few, and boy was I wrong. Or did I drop a bunch somewhere? All right, so it's done. I added in some more glass. I moved the bookshelves out a little bit, and I made sure that it was all spawn-proof in here. So things have been going pretty well. Now, when I say done, there are actually a couple of things that I want to do, but I don't have the materials to do, and they're going to take a long time to get. And that is leather. I don't have any leather. I don't have any leather at all. So I'm going to have to do something about that. I use quite a bit on this guy, and then bookshelves. We need bookshelves. So I had a good way to get bookshelves, but Waffle Stick killed all my villagers that sold me bookshelves. So I can't do that right now. But yeah, so I'm probably going to come back in here at some point and put in a few more bookshelves and then clothe our youngins here. But yeah, the scene is done. The books are floating. The wizard is teaching. The children are, well, they're at least oogling. And everything is good to go. And this room is really good. And Etsmine told me that he really liked it. So that's really what we're all about here, is making sure that Etsmine is happy. Because this is his pyramid and he asked me to do this. So, yeah. Anyway. Well, guys and gals, this has been Hex. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope that you've enjoyed something a little bit different with these armor statues and stuff. I'm going to be using these in the future quite a bit, I believe. But at least right now, yeah. I'm really, really happy with this scene. And it looks totally cool. And there's books floating above my head. And that's really, really sweet. But yeah. Anyways, more importantly, I hope you're having an amazing, awesome day. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and all that kind of stuff. Appreciate that. And God bless.